Celebrities have an advantage in producing some of the world's richest individuals. Some of the wealthiest celebrities in 2021 have become billionaires, while the rest are just a few $1,000,000 away. Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. For this video, we will discover top 5 richest celebrities in 2021. But before anything else, please leave a like on the video. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and click the notification bell down below so you won't miss our videos. Without further ado, let's hop on right into the video. Number 5. Jamie Gertz, $3 billion. Jamie married Anthony Ressler, a young investor, in 1989. Tony began working at Michael Milken's now famous investment house, Drexel Burnham Lambert, after graduating from Georgetown University. Drexler was an innovator in raising large sums of money for corporate raiders who would buy firms with no money down and a lot of debt. Tony co-founded Apollo Global Management in 1990. Tony co-founded Ares Management in 1997. The firm now oversees more than $130 billion in assets. Jamie and Tony purchased a majority ownership in the NBA's Atlanta Hawks for $800 million in 2015. Number 4. Oprah Winfrey, $3.5 billion. In 1984, a little-known black newswoman with an uncommon first name was handed a 4-year, $1 million deal to host her morning talk show in Chicago, shocking the entertainment industry. The show went from dead last to first place in the Chicago market within a few months after its premiere. The show was nationally syndicated within 2 years. Oprah, on the other hand, was dissatisfied. She rapidly understood that her 4-year, $1 million contract was insignificant in comparison to the revenues created by her job. Roger Ebert, a Chicago media titan, was contacted by Oprah. Roger instructed her to meet with Jeffrey Jacobs, his agent. Siskel and Ebert held a share of their shows back in equity, according to Jacobs. That's how you get rich. You must be a profiteer. Oprah carried Jeffrey's advice to the logical conclusion. She did, in fact, take Jeffrey with her. Oprah and Jeffrey co-founded Harpo and used their own money to produce the Oprah Winfrey Show. Oprah and Jeffrey even agreed to start ownership of her distribution company, King World Productions. Oprah Winfrey earned roughly $300 million per year from her media empire when the Oprah Winfrey Show was on the air. Since 2015, Oprah has been with the Weight Watchers board of directors. She was given $43.5 million in shares when she first joined the corporation. At various times in recent history, that stake has been valued at more than $400 million. Number 3. Kanye West, $6.6 billion. Kanye owns real land worth $100 million. From all sources, he earns between $100 and $200 million every year. His music collection is valued at $110 million. He is the sole owner of the Yeezy clothing label. In 2020, Yeezy is expected to produce $1.5 billion in revenue and be worth $3 to $5 billion as a brand. The Gap's agreement with Yeezy is estimated to be worth $1 billion. As a result, he has surpassed Robert F. Smith, the founder of Vista Equity Partners, as the wealthiest black person in America. Number 2. Steven Spielberg, $7.5 billion. At the global box office, Cameron produced films that have grossed $6.3 billion, while Spielberg produced films have grossed more than $14 billion. Steven consented to a pact that granted Universal, the studio behind Jurassic Park, first refusal on developing theme park rides based on its films. Steven would receive 2% of all gross tickets at the Universal theme parks across the world, annually and in eternity, in exchange. Universal eventually established a number of theme parks all around the world. Mr. Spielberg was owed 2% of each park's gross ticket sales. Steven owns real estate worth $200 million and a $250 million yacht. Number 1. George Lucas. With a net worth of $10 billion, George Lucas is the world's wealthiest celebrity, thanks almost solely to Star Wars. George Lucas has amassed unimaginable wealth. The fact that George Lucas owns 100% of Star Wars may be traced back to the most brilliant business decision in the Hollywood history. Star Wars will eventually gross more than $12 billion worldwide because of the sequels, DVDs, and merchandise. George received the entire profit. George Lucas sold the Star Wars franchise to Disney in 2012 for a total of $4 billion in cash and equity. He earned 37 million Disney shares as well as $2.15 billion in cash. The 37 million shares were worth $1.85 billion on the day the transaction closed. Thanks to Disney's semi-annual 0.88 dividend, George gets about $64 million per year. George is another well-known figure with a sizable real estate portfolio. He has almost priceless 3-acre seaside mansion in Carpinteria, California, covering 2 lots, which would be worth at least $80 million if it went onto the market. In Bel Air, he has a $34 million house. In 1978, he has owned Skywalker Ranch in the Bay Area. He invested $100 million in converting a portion of the site into a film studio. production center, and an employee retreat. The area was originally 5,000 acres, but he has now donated about 90% of it to a local conservation trust. That's it for today. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you never miss any future content we'll produce for you guys. We're signing off now, but we'll be sure to catch you all in the next one.